To sizing or scaling an image, picture, object, photograph, shape, text box. Okay, I think I got them all. Go ahead and select it, and either come up here and click on the Format tab and go to the Size group and click its expandable dialog box button to bring you up on the Format Picture window to the Size tab. There we go, Size and Scale. Or, easy enough, let me close out, you can simply right-click on it and go to Size and Position. Brings up the same window on the same tab to see Size and Scale. Okay, first of all, sizing. You can do it numerically here in the window by inches. So if I want to go ahead and increase the height, click on the up arrow, and notice that when I do that, down here, you can see it's increasing the image there, or the clip art, but not only in height, also in width. When I click it up here, it also increases the width here. Why is it doing that? Well, because this box right here is checked, Lock Aspect Ratio. In other words, it's keeping the image proportional, so it doesn't stretch it out either horizontally or vertically more when I mess with the height or the width. If I want to go ahead and mess with it, let's uncheck it. In that, what I do to one, it doesn't affect the other. Like, let's go ahead and decrease the width. Decrease, decrease, or let me just go ahead and type in 1, and then hit the Tab key, then close out. Ooh, let me click off. Dang, that looks pretty cool. So you can say, okay, I like to keep the lock aspect ratio so it keeps it proportional, not stretched way too vertically or horizontally, but you get the idea. In any case, let me go ahead and right-click on it and go to Size and Position. And if I'm like, I want to go ahead and reset the image back to where it was, and then check the lock aspect ratio and then reduce it or increase the size, go ahead and click on Reset. It returns to its original size, and you'll know perfectly if it's at its original size when you look in the Scale section that it's at 100% in both the height and the width. If it's anything less, which by the way, now we're down the scale here, if you want to go ahead and decrease it down to 90%, then the height is 10% off from its original size. Shorter 10% if you will. Okay, let's go ahead and click on Reset and then check Lock Aspect Ratio. So what I do to either the height in inches will also update the width to keep it proportional, or what I do to the height in the Scale section will also keep it proportional, or vice versa with the width to the height. Okay, so I can go ahead and click on Width, and it also increases it, keeps it proportional by increasing the height as well. I mean, that's how to do it numerically. If I go ahead and close out, to do it freehand style using the mouse, then just hover over the lower right hand corner handle, that little circle there, till you see arrows pointing in opposite directions. Then click and drag in, and if you try to go up, it doesn't stretch it more horizontally, or if you try to go to the left, it doesn't stretch it more vertically. Keeps it proportional. If you want to go ahead and mess with the proportion of it, then let go, and don't use the corner handles. Use the bottom middle handle to click and drag it up to stretch it more horizontally, or let me hit undo. You can do it more vertically by clicking and dragging it in, which looks so much cooler. Because, I mean, it's a ghost. He's supposed to look freaky there, isn't he? He's lost some weight or some sheets.